weeks or so, 2 to 3 weeks at the beginning of September. So that's super exciting. And again, free copy of NBA 2K21 when we hit 5K, hopefully. I mean, we're obviously not gonna hit 5K by, the start of September, which kind of makes sense, but hey, I guess I can always try. So yeah, if you want a free copy, make sure you guys subscribe and whatnot. That'd be very, 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 very much appreciated. So in this first gameplay, I'm playing Moira, who is definitely more of my main on support. I do play a little bit of Mercy, and I'm starting to try and play some. Oh wow, look at this. Look at that. 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 Not too shabby, would you say? I'm trying to play some more Brig, because Brig is pretty meta right now, and Brig is in right now. I heard she was supposed to get nerfed on the next update, so I'm trying to use her now and use her abilities now when it's, she's popping right now. She's very popular, so maybe I'll do some gameplay on Brig in a little bit so I can show off my Brig skills, but right now definitely my main support is Moira. She does a lot of damage, really evasive, good healing, good group healing. Definitely not a healer you'd want if you're the main healer. You definitely have to be the off healer, but we have a Mercy, so she can do all the major healing, and I can just sort of fill it in when we need to do like group healing and things like that. So she definitely helps out a lot. Reiner gets ulted there by Ana, and I just get absolutely slammed. Teammates all die, so we gotta regroup again, but Winston's doing pretty crazy. And it flips. We don't have any ults right now, and I get absolutely slammed. And right there, yes, yeah, I spam. Thanks. I don't know. I feel like our DPS should be doing more. I feel like our DPS aren't really doing a whole lot. I don't even know who that other DPS is. I couldn't even see. Oh, it's McCree. Yeah, that McCree man, he's just selling the game. That McCree was not doing anything that entire match. If you heard him on earlier, he ulted. Once the fight was already done, that's probably my biggest pet peeve when I play this game, is when people ult when the fight is already won. Like when you're up like 2-3 people, and people ult right there, like it's already a 6v3, 6v4, like you don't need to waste everyone's ult in one fight, it's kind of annoying. I mean, obviously as a support character, I usually use my ult as often as possible because A, it's the easiest ult to get up when you're a support because you can heal and do damage at the same time, so you get more chances on getting and gaining ultimate percentage. And plus, support ults are usually the ults you want to pop off a fight. So, well, I guess Moira maybe, but obviously like a Mercy or a Brig or a Lucio, they're all healing based ultimates that you want a lot of HP to run into a fight, so you use them first, so you have that extra shield of, health boost, shield boost, whatever it is. But, it kind of just pisses me off when people just waste ults like that, especially when you're doing competitive and stuff like that. We have a Roadhog now, which doesn't really make sense since they're running a Reinhardt. They are shredding us right now. They're running the classic Zarya Rein, which is always a pretty classic, and they also have a Bastion, which is definitely not good. But actually, it's not Bastion, it's Sombra. Sorry, I'm just listening right now to the game. Lucio on the point. This is definitely a good Lucio map, that's for sure. And our Mercy, who was Mercy last game, switched to Lucio because in this area, everyone is in the same area, so Lucio is really good to have because, like I said, everyone's in the same area, so group healing is really good. It's not very spread out, so you don't need to individually heal a bunch of different people. Good evasion by me, and me just trying to keep my teammates alive. Sober ults all of our guys, and then you can just see the ultimates are popping off. I hate when this happens, when it's just like a these other things happen, it gets kind of rough. You can see they switched to a Moira because I was Moira and I'm rolling them. Another good evade from me. I'm trying to get after that Moira. I mean that Moira, that Sombra. Look at me go, look at this baby. Look at on fire, baby, just fire. Look at that. And look at that, I already have my ultimate back up. I just used it in the last fight. I already got it back up for the next fight. That's perfect. We have a Tracer now, which is really good on this map because she's very hard to keep track of in this more group area. Our Winston is playing really well too. Our tanks did really good this game. It was just more of our DPS that weren't really carrying a whole lot. Oh my god, good pick. Look at that. As soon as I say that, Tracer gets a double kill. Both are healing gone for this next fight. Right now I'm just putting on added pressure, trying to get their DPS out, trying to not feed Zarya. I actually think that Tracer was the Genji from last game, if I do remember. I can't see the name because I'm sitting kind of far away, but I think that Tracer was Genji last game, and that Genji was pretty good. And just trying to make sure all my teammates are healed. Almost died there, dang. And voila. Look at that. Almost 10k healing from 2 games. That's pretty decent. Usually like 10k healing is like my goal every game, is to get 10k plus healing. And then eliminations I don't really care a whole lot about, but if I get, a decent amount, it's a decent amount. And, obviously Moira is a damage taking support character, so, even though, I definitely do not feel like Moira should get gold, because I feel like that's definitely more of the damage role. Even tanks really can get gold pretty easy. I find it pretty surprising, but you guys can see, and you guys even commented before on some of my other Moira gameplay, I'm a very aggressive player when I play support or even tank. I play very upfront and aggressive, but I think this is more of my style of gameplay, and I feel like playing passive shows, I don't know, it's easier to fight someone who's playing passive than someone who's playing super aggressive. But I don't feel like I play a lot of dumb plays. Some plays I do are stupid, and sometimes when I play this game I'm very, very, very dumb. But I just feel like I'm just more an aggressive player. But it's not like I'm not healing my teammates. Like I said before, I have gold healing. I'm sorry, I'm spamming things for some reason. I have gold healing almost all the time, and even though we have a Mercy and a Lucio, and I think they use Lucio again on this map, I still have gold healing, so it's not like I'm not healing. I feel like I just do a lot when I play Moira, and so she's definitely my main. If I'm picking one character in Overwatch. But I am trying to get better at more of meta type characters like Zarya and Ashe and Brig. So yeah. Trying to dig out their healing, and it's doing pretty good. A lot of people are playing Sombra, which is pretty interesting. Sombra's a pretty popular character now. I've seen a lot of people play her in the Overwatch League and in just regular team comp. I don't like using her a whole lot unless you play a lot of Zarya. I find that to be very hard. Look at that miss, that whiff, that super whiff. And it's Symmetra. Was I saying Symmetra? I think I was saying Symmetra. Symmetra was put her teleporter up there so McCree could get up there and ult. Got it. Both of our guys there. That was pretty rough, but all we have to do is reset. We're good. Plus I got my ultimate right now, so we're doing pretty good. We have here a soldier and a tracer. Right here, I have no idea what their Lucio thought he was doing. So now they're down a hero, so I just go in there and go ham. Take out their healing, so now they have no healers on the point right now. And I just go in. Almost die right there. much damage to this guy as possible because I know their healers aren't here yet either. We get the point. And your boy is still on fire. I feel like I've been on fire since the last game. If I'm being honest. This matchup puts another turret up or a teleporter, but we get it go. Trying to tell my teammates to get back more. Another big whiff from Reinhardt. Again, I'm trying to get their healing out, and I almost sell right there. I sold it, didn't I? No, I got her. Wow, nice. And then our Lucio clutch ults us. So now they're down a healer and a DPS. Reinhardt's down. A big whiff from a Tracer ult right there. Didn't even get anybody. Just definitely a Tracer tip. If you're Tracer, make sure to always try to stick a tank. It is the easiest possible stick, especially if you're doing damage to a tank. In my opinion, before you ult, try to drain out one of their tanks to about half health or less, then you stick a tank. Because trying to stick a support or a damage character may get you an easy kill, but it's way harder to stick a smaller character than a tank. Running in there with my ult, I didn't really do much because everyone's, like I said before, just ulting. And I think don't I die here? Yeah. Oh. I was getting heavily targeted. I'm spamming things. I don't know why I didn't. That wasn't anyone's fault. Again, I just feel like I have no idea where a DPS is. That Tracer, like I said, everyone is doing their job, but, you know, whoever our off damage, like, character is, I think that's Soldier 76. I have no idea what the heck he's doing this entire game. But he gets a nice kill there and we win. So, being down 1-0, coming back, not bad at all. Definitely after that first map, we looked like we were going to struggle the rest of this game, but we came back very clutch. And Mr. Hammy Ham gets the play of the game. I actually don't remember this. Oh, this is like perfect. Yeah, the perfect map for his ult. Nice knock too. That's not too shabby. Let's see what I ended the game on. Ended the game on. Let's see. 48 eliminations, 31 objective kills, 11k healing. That's not bad whatsoever. That's definitely one of my better Moira games, that's for sure. I definitely clutched up at the end of both of those those last two games, that's for sure. So, very proud of those games. And now we are on to a tank gameplay. I'm trying to see what comp we're sort of trying to figure out, and I decided to go Zarya. Like I said, I've been practicing Zarya, and this is probably maybe my first or second time using Zarya in a competitive game. So please keep that in mind when you're watching this video. This is maybe my first or second time using Zarya in comp, so I don't really know why I did. I think I was just bored of playing Reinhardt all the time, because right now I probably would do Reinhardt and do double shield. But I just kind of wanted to see the vibe and the feel that I had with Zarya, so yeah. Zarya, I don't think I used her in any of my other gameplays, but I feel like I play Zarya pretty well because, like I was talking about before, I play very aggressive when I play tanks because tanks are the front line of your team. So if your tanks are getting pushed back and keep playing very passive, keep walking backwards, you're instantly going to lose. So you gotta have some aggressiveness when you're playing tank. I also kind of forgot that I got asked to do some gum chewing in one of my other Overwatch videos. So it's gonna be like very light and subtle gum chewing. So don't freak out if you're not a fan. But if you are a fan, hopefully you enjoy. But I was gonna say something, but I totally forgot. Yeah, so I've been practicing doing other tank Orisa because I just want to start branching out more, trying to just, be a better player in Overwatch altogether. And so I started to pick up playing Zarya. This is one of my first games playing Zarya in a comp game. I've just been practicing doing her in not ultimate, quick game. And then, man, I've tried to play, what's his name? The new guy. Oh wow, big ult coming up from me. But bam. Big ult, big ult. Sigma, that's his name, yeah. So, I've been trying to play Sigma, a lot more. Just because he is more, like I said, meta to the game. And, I don't know, I feel like they just use him a lot in Overwatch League, and his ability is really nice. So, he's kind of a mixture between, like, Zarya and Ball, and he also has a shield like Orisa, can do a lot of good damage. So, I can see why he's a more usable character than a lot of the other tanks, like Diva or something like that, but I haven't really gotten the hang of him yet, so I'm not really confident in playing him in a comp game, but sorry, I feel like I'm more confident in playing in. You can see they have a Reaper now because we're playing very aggressive with our tank, so obviously switching to Reaper is a very smart idea. Just like that, try to counter Reaper with my bubble ability. Definitely the bubble abilities are very OP if you use them right in this game, like me, playing very aggressive as a tank. I just gain up power with my Zarya. So basically, if you haven't played Overwatch or don't know, or haven't played Zarya a lot, basically her left and right bumper abilities shoot sort of balls on people, or bubbles, and when your bubble is active, you absorb the damage that enemies are shooting at you, and it makes you more powerful, which if you have a Zarya charged to like a 70, 80, 100, it is very powerful attacks that she puts out, so definitely good for an aggressive tank, but you just gotta use them right. So right here, countered the Reaper with my bubble, got some pretty good damage and survived that, but I gotta wait for my teammates to respawn and they're taking a very long time. This game is definitely not going the way we really want to. I have my ult already back up again, which is really nice. Just trying to push everyone back. Trying to make sure I'm not no baby. I'm not gonna back down or anything. That Reinhardt whiffs. That right there, he had nowhere to go, but that Reinhardt whiffed. Did you guys see that? He hit the what's that called? Like a column or whatever that's called, the wall right there, and missed everything on his slam. That was pretty hilarious. Their Ashe is kicking our butt, man. That Ashe is crazy. The Reaper again is being very aggressive towards us. Got a double kill there. I single ult. Just trying to get rid of, as much people as possible. The Reaper's on my booty like usual, but I get him. That Reinhardt has really nowhere to go. And just like that, bam, ya boy. Clutched up. Just trying to drain clock as much as possible. Trying to make sure my teammates are keeping it safe, but Lucio sells right there and goes way too far out, and now we only are down to one healer, which is pretty rough. Right here, I just try to absorb as much damage as I can on that ultimate, but it's shredding me. It's too powerful. Right now, you can see I'm sitting at 100 damage, so just look how fast I'm killing these guys. When Zarya's charged up, man, she's really hard to beat. She's really hard to kill against. Mercy was gonna try and heal me, but she didn't. Now it's a long walk back. And my ultimate's already back up, so I'm ready for the next fight. Bob spewed out there. This was a horrible ult. This was such a bad ult. I don't know what I was doing. That was such a bad ult. I threw that one. I definitely threw that one. Dang, man. I just throwing the game. I definitely threw that one fight right there. Reinhardt misses her Orisa to her stoppage or armor ability. I forget what it's called. It's not a hold, is it? I don't think that's a hold, but maybe it is. I'm trying to get our teammates to group back up. Probably gonna be the last fight, so gotta clutch up here. And Lucio dies. Right here, I just gain a lot of power from rushing that McCree. Nice ult from our Reaper, and Paul takes out a lot of people, and just like that, we're like a sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty. Right here, I just try to not let D.Va die because it's also sort of another strat I've seen a lot on Overwatch League and stuff like that, where like good pro players is trying to keep baby D.Va out of mech as possible. So if you break D.Va's, robot or mech, you try to keep baby D.Va alive as long as possible because killing her just will get her back into mech. So you usually try to try to stall baby D.Va as long as you can. So that's what I was doing right there. And just like that, we don't lose, but they don't make the point to the end, but they still have a very, 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 well, we still have a very long way to go. Right there I see the guy choose a Bastion and a Mercy, so I decide to cave in and go classic, Orisa. Actually, no. Wait, I think I go Reinhardt, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. I do this because we have a Hammy, and if our tank feels comfortable playing Ham and being the off tank, I'll be the main tank and, be the more, defensive-minded guy holding up my shields, trying to keep my teammates alive, trying to push the pace in the line of offense. So just trying to stay aggressive, trying to keep pushing the enemy back, and we're doing a really good job. I don't know why we have a Bastion. That guy was throwing. Right here was a horrible move by me. That was so dumb. Very bad, very bad, very bad. Do not do that. Do not do that. A nice fire throw to me from Ash. And just like that, playing aggressive, trying to keep pushing the enemies back is going really well for us. I can hear the Roadhog in the back, so cut him off. And totally get messed up right there. My dive ability gets all weird and wonky. But we make it. Got my ultimate up. My healers are doing amazing this game. My healers are keeping me alive, which they're supposed to be doing. Reinhardt is definitely a tank that you want to keep alive as long as possible because obviously having that big 1600 point shield is very important. We get a Symmetra ult. Smacking around the Mercy right here, trying to keep her away from her teammates. Ah, barely. I can hear them up above us, so I'm just trying to make sure no one stays on the point. Totally whiff right there. Big ult, yep, big ult. And I get some nice push was a nice trade, because I know Orisa definitely had her ult there. Nice Symmetra portal right there. And I'm just gonna wait for my teammates to come back. But they jumped me. They jumped my butt. They jumped me hard with that Winston, so now they have a Winston. So Winston is definitely the best sort of counter to a Reinhardt, because Winston's gun, his shocky thing, can just hurt Reinhardt no matter what. This was not going well. Now we're starting to sell. We are not doing good. Just trying to keep my squishy guys alive from 76's ult right there. I also haven't gotten a lot of comments about you guys and what characters you guys are playing and who's your main and stuff like that, so definitely leave it down in the comments down below what characters you play a lot. Like my top 3 would probably be Moira. Right now, as of right now, it's probably Moira, Zarya, and Junkrat is still my main for damage, so I'm gonna probably say Junkrat. Nice little ult right there for me. Just try to counter the Bob, and I do. I counter the Bob because Bob's out of the way now. Just getting back to my teammates now. A whiff on my charge. That was so embarrassing. But he leaves me be, which is really good. So his ultimate didn't really do much. Still on the point, still pushing really hard. That Moira ults for some reason too. That Moira just was spamming triangle the entire game as soon as she got her ultimate. That was pretty funny. So we got like what, 4 minutes? We got 4 minutes to push the payload to the point of our enemy. So if we do that, then we instantly win, which is really good. Right there, Orisa finally uses her ultimate, so I'm just sort of keeping my shield alive so I can again protect my squishy teammates. And the ultimate didn't really do much, so that's really good. And Lucio, by half a second, sells me. It makes me die, but that Mercy revived me, and I went in there from that room. And that Reaper just, oh my god, that Reaper ult. Jeez, man. He was going crazy. Going crazy. Going crazy. I have my ultimate up for the next fight, which you can see it's probably going to be the last fight, so if we win this next fight, we win. So, I got my ultimate up for this next fight, see if I can do something with it. Mercy pops off the ult at the beginning of the fight, which, like I said, is what a support character should do. Get a big swing there, and bam! Big hammer down, big moves, look at this. I'm an animal. Look at me go, look at that. My god. Your boy pops off at the very end. Nice and clutch win. As you can see there, I ulted into Baptiste's invulnerable zone. And look at that, play the game as well. Actually, let's do a little play-by-play. So I ult Baptiste in his zone, but I push them out of the zone and start swinging. That was clutch. If I didn't charge them after I ulted, they all would have survived still because Baptiste had his ultimate, not his ultimate, but his invulnerable zone up, so that was awesome. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know this video is probably not gonna get that many views or whatever because not a lot of people watch the Overwatch videos, but I really do appreciate it if you do watch these videos because I love playing Overwatch as of recently, so I appreciate you a lot.